Hello and welcome to CricTune. It's time for the European Premier League 2026, the maiden edition of this new franchise league. First match, it will be played between Rotterdam Dockers and Amsterdam Flames. And Rotterdam on the toss decided to field first, and last moment huddle for both the sides. As we speak, we are seeing that playing 11 for the Rotterdam side, led by a man from South Africa, Plessis, the captain of Rotterdam. To lead the side, Michael Levitt is there from Netherlands, Ben McDermott. Heinrich Klaasen is there as well with Van der Merwe, and the man from Netherlands. David Wiese is there, Saqib Zulfiqar. Logan van Beek with Anrich Nortje from South Africa, and the premium fast bowler, followed by Moondra and Manenti from Italy. That's the playing 11 for the Rotterdam side for this match number 1 of this European T20 Premier League. And if you talk about that playing 11 for the Amsterdam Flames, led by the man from Netherlands, Scott Edwards, to lead the side. Samra is there. Max O'Dowd was the leader from Netherlands. Tim David, the power hitter, also is there from Australia, and followed by another man. He's a good all-rounder, Michael Bracewell from the Kiwi side, followed by Curtis Camphor. Tim Pringle is there. Kyle Craven, David Payne, and the final man, he's from England, Richard Gleeson. That's the playing 11 for the Amsterdam Flames. Today they have decided to field first after winning a toss against Rotterdam side. Players are getting in the middle. Samra to open the batting for the Amsterdam side, and I think it will be Max O'Dowd as well, left-handed batter, 19 years of age only. And it's a Joy Moondra, I think, to bowl the first ball of this encounter. Left arm fast sim. And here's Max O'Dowd, and the opener. Man from Netherlands, 32 years of age, right-handed batter. And he will face the first ball here. First journey of this European T20 Premier League, and it's the first match of this new franchise league. Amsterdam to face on Rotterdam. Here we go, first ball of this match number 1. One slip is in place, mid-off, mid-on is in place as well. First ball pulled away towards leg side, and that could be the first run. That's a boundary. What a way to get off the mark. Max O'Dowd with a boundary. First run for the Flames. Shot of a length and wonderfully pulled away towards that deep mid wicket. Off the mark in style. That's the boundary time, and now about 4.1 seconds to reach the boundary line. With an offer with widest line from Moondra. But miscue shot from Max O'Dowd. Wanted to cut that ball there. There's Rotterdam Dockers, led by Plessis. Some good names from South Africa. Heinrich Klaasen, Anrich Nortje. You all know about them. David Wiese is there. Pushes towards outside, will take a single. Sensibly played. Good morning to you, sir, says Barbara Pal. Good morning to you, Barbara. Welcome. And for the Flames, Amsterdam Flames, they also got some good name. Tim David is there with Michael Bracewell and Richard Gleeson, the premium seamer from England, and Scott Edwards, wonderful captain from the Dutch side. Decided to field first in this match number 1. The Amsterdam Flames. So left-hander will be on strike for the first time. Yuvraj onto his back foot, cut away wonderfully into the gap. One more boundary for the Flames. And both the batters, they got their first run from boundary. Couple of boundaries within the first 4 balls here. Flying start for the Flames. Pressure on Joy Moondra. Considered a couple of boundaries already. Coming down the track. And going towards the third man. There's fielder. Will be cut off. Just a single this time. Yes, 6 teams are playing in this European T20 Premier League. Pattern of this franchise league. The first team will play the final straight away. Second and third team will play into the playoffs. And whoever wins that one will play in the final against the number 1 side of this Premier League. All the team will have the chance to play 10 games in that league stage. Twice against each other. Goes to our third man. Will take a single. Good start by the Flames. 11 runs from the first over. 11 for no loss after the first. There's Dockers on the toss. Decided to field against the Flames. So that's side by side playing 11. Fab du Plessis, Michael Levitt, McDermott, Klaasen, Van der Merwe, David Wiese, Zulfiqar, Logan van Beek with Anrich, Nortje, Moondra, Manenti for the Dockers. And for the Flames, Yuvraj, Max O'Dowd, was the leader, Team David, Edwards, Michael Braswell, Curtis Camphor, Pringle, Kyle Clay, and David Payne with Richard Gleeson. Logan van Beek will bowl the second over of this first match. So same from both the sides. Right and medium. On his back foot wonderfully has played. More importantly, he has found the gap between the cover and the point. Just the pure timing and placement from Max O'Dowd gets his second boundary of this match. High back lift from Max O'Dowd, but wonderfully has put that ball in between those 2 fielders. Third boundary for the Flames. Already a flying start, almost 13 runs from an over. Going down the leg side, could be a wide. On 31 Ks from Logan. So there's the first run from the extras. Hitting on the up, going away too high in the sky and will fall safely. Very good luck for Max O'Dowd. That's clearly a miscued shot. Slightly change your pace from Logan van Beek. 2 fielders were converging, but none of them was able to reach to the ball. So that's a couple of runs for the Flames. Twelve from 6 balls, exactly 200 the strike rate for Max O'Dowd. And coming down the track, well done by Logan, has followed the batter. Just pushes towards mid-on to take a single. 19 runs from just 9 balls here. More than 12.5 the run rate. Yes, 90 from just 9 between these two. Good start in this over as well. 8 runs from 3 balls already in this second over. Yuvraj Samra got a boundary to open his account on strike. The left-hander is coming down the track as well. Miscued shot and wonderfully stopped by the mid-on fielder. Guess what? It's a Fab du Plessis The captain himself has topped the boundary. 135 case. Wonderful captain for the Dockers side. Just look at him. 42 years of age these days. Bring down the leg side. That could be another wide indeed. That's the second wide in this over from Van Wyk. Second run from the extras.
Super.
Going on the up and gone at the mid-off. First success for Logan Van Wyk. And Yubra Samra wanted to go over the mid-off, has caught at the mid-off by David Wiese. Only 5 in this first match for Yubra Samra. Goes down for 5 from 4 balls with a boundary. And that's the first wicket down for the Flames. 20 for 1. Amsterdam Flames. Buzzed the leader to join in at number 3, 26 years of age. And the Dutch player for the Flames to join. The right-handed batter. So early wicket for Logan Van Wyk. Considered a wicket, in fact considered a boundary to start this over. Now gets the wicket. Last ball of this second over. Cut away. There's protection at the deep. Just will be a single. 10 runs and a wicket from the second over. 21 for 1 after the second. The Flames. It's maiden CPL season. In fact, ETPL season, European T20 Premier League. Flames versus the Dockers. His first wicket down for the Flames. Ubrecht goes down cheaply, 5 from 4 balls. Maxed it out, started well, couple of boundaries. Bringing more than 180 strike at 13 from 7. And now Vaz, the leader, will be the man on strike to face his second ball. And Moondra will continue. Onto his side pad, half-footed uphill, flicked away to take a single. Leg bias confirmed. Goes towards leg side. There's a deep backward square leg. One more run for Max Sodoud. (23 for 1). Moondra conceded 11 runs in his first over. Huge appeal. Umpire might be thinking about that, but says not out to that. Hands on head for Moondra. And Fab du Plessis, he has decided to go for a review. So early review from the Rotterdam Dockers. On-field decision was not out. That's interesting. Plessis. Hitting to his back leg there, just above that pads. But he was also bending a little. Maybe the umpire's call will save the day for Valsde leader. That's the ultra edge. And it seems like it's a pad first, not the bat. Yes, hitting the pad, then goes maybe some brush of the bats as well. But it's a pad first, that's confirmed. So all important ball tracker is coming up next. I'm still searching for that, if there is inside edge or not. He says it's an inside edge. What's going on? That was a pat first. Come on. Fab du Plessis is not happy. And he's just having a chat with the outfield umpire, as the third umpire has given that not out. So first review lost for the Rotterdam Dockers. No damage for the Flames. So some good names for the Dockers. Look at that, playing 11. Fab du Plessis, Michael Levitt, Ben McDermott from Australia, Heinrich Klaasen from South Africa, Merwe, David Wiese from Namibia, Zulfiqar, Logan Van Beek and Heinrich Nortje from South Africa as well. Moondra, and the last man is from Italy, Manenti. Good comeback over by Moondra after conceding 11 runs in his first over. Just 2 singles from the bat and the leg by. So just 3 from 4 balls. Maxed out on strike. Has checked his shot. Goes to his leg side to take it. Just a single. Number 8 singles for the Flames so far. 8 singles, 3 fours. It's a new journey for a new franchise league, European T20 Premier League. Last ball of this third over. Going for a flick, scoop shot, and has got enough bat to clear that shot fine. That's the first. In fact, it's a 6. So first maximum of this match. And it's a Valsde leader who gets the first maximum for the Flames. Good finish to this third over for the Flames. They got 10 from the third, 31 for 1. Not the biggest of the night, but still enough. 59 meters only. Bowling change from the side. Logan Van Beek will be replaced by David Wiese, man from Namibia. Right there, medium scene, 41 years of age these days. Coming down the track, there's a bit in swing as well. Finds the cover failure. No chance for a run. There's 6 teams are playing this maiden edition of European T20 Premier League. All the 6 teams will get their chance to play 10 matches in group stages. Edinburgh with Glasgow, Dublin, Belfast, Amsterdam, Rotterdam. Shot of length, a miscued pull shot. And first team after this league stage will play in the final straight away. Number 2nd and the number 3rd team will play in the playoffs to confirm their spot in the final. That is how this tournament is designed. Slow delivery. Goes over the mid-on. Not from the middle of the bat, but will get enough to clear the rope. It's a boundary for Max Sodout. Fourth boundary for the Flames. That was the off-cutter from David Wiese. Yes, fielding restriction is on. So Chester needed to clear the mid-on. And the ball was reaching to the fence within about 6.2 seconds. That's the boundary time. Foster steep mid-wicket this time. Chase for the fielder will be cut off. They're taking 2. 21 now from 13 balls for this man. Max Sodout with 3 fours. No sixes yet. Going with 160 strike it. 5 singles, 2 doubles as well. With only 3 dots. Hitting on the up. And just has cleared that mid-off. Timing it forward from Fab du Plessis on his left side, but just couldn't reach the ball. It's a boundary. That was a bit risky shot, but he has found the gap. Second boundary in this over, number 4 for the Flames. .25 now from 14 balls for Max Sodout. So he's going with almost 180 strike rate. Slower ball has done the trick. What a ball that was. First over for David Wiese, and he has struck. Too many shots to play in that last over from Max Sodout. This time has missed out that slower delivery. Hitting the top of the middle and off stump. Second wicket down for Amsterdam Flames. 41 for 2 as they have lost Max Sodout for just 25 from 15 with 4 fours, 2 doubles and 5 singles. 41 for 2. Curtis Camphor, man from Ireland, to join in at number 4. The all-rounder, 27 years of age. .41 for 2 after 4 overs. Still the run rate is more than 10. It's a good start for Flames, but they also have lost a couple of wickets. And guess what? It's time for the premium seam bowler from South Africa, Heinrich Nortje, to bowl his first run in this match right and fast. 32 years of age these days. There's a good track for the seamers. Not that much to offer for spinners. Vazileda will be the man on strike to face Nortje. But his back foot pushes towards deep point to take a single. And the first ball, and guess what? 145 k's to start, Heinrich Nortje. And umpire says that's a no ball. Okay. So it's time for a free hit. Yes, very much over the line, so clear call. That's the 4th runs from the extras. Good morning, Mr. Broadcaster, and everyone. How are you? I'm fine. Didn't have time to listen to the CPL, says Hampton. Good morning to you, Hampton. Welcome. I'm doing fine. And you was missed out, and everyone was talking about Hampton, especially Waka, in that last match. Good to know you are back and you are doing fine. Going for a scoop shot, missed out. He's playing the scoop shot against Heinrich Nortje, who is bowling just 142 k's, the last one. Curtis Camphor, only the first ball for him. and tried that scoop shot. Dockers decided to field against the Flames. But his back foot finds the fielder at the cover. Oh boy, that is 149 case. I'm just having a look in that speedometer. And a look Nokia at the premium seamer. Yes, it could be dangerous with that new ball. Shot ball and missed out once again. Finds the baller. On his follow through, he'll save the ball there. Nokia. Just a single to start this over. That's also was a no ball. No run in the free hit ball. It's a good start by Nokia. Going for an uppercut. Miscued. Good take by Heinrich Klaasen behind the stumps. This time 145 case. Almost every delivery from Anrich Nokia was going over 140 Ks. There's some big names from South Africa to play for the Dockers. Faf du Plessis, Heinrich Klaasen, Anrich Nokia, all of them from South Africa. And McDermott from Australia. Straight right, but will get just a single because there's a mid-off and he will cut that off. I will try to listen tonight's ETPL at England versus Pakistan. Looks like India will win the second test versus Sri Lanka. It should have been done and dusted. This was the 5th day of that second test match. Umpire says there's another no. So one more time, the Flames will get a chance to play that free hit ball. Okay, tomorrow will be the last day. Tomorrow will be the last day. Yes, India definitely are on top. Just 4 wickets to take or to win the second test match for India. Hampton. So second free hit in this over. No run in the first free hit ball for the Flames. Can they get a boundary in this second free hit ball? 2 no balls from Anrich Nokia. And that was the number 5th rounds from the extras. Goes towards deep mid-wicket. Chase for the fielder. 2 fielders are converging for that, but none of them will able to stop that. Still not from the middle of the bat, but there is plenty of vacant space towards the deep mid-wicket position. So boundary from free hit delivery for Vaz leader and for the Flames. That ball was taking something around 7.4 seconds to reach the boundary. There's the boundary timer. First 4 for Valsalida with the 6. He's now on strike. 13 from 7. Last ball of this over. Wonderful Yoka. And it's a dot ball to finish this 5th over. Long over comes to an end from Anrich Nokia. Has bowled 7, in fact 8 balls to complete his first one. 49 for 2 after 5th. Trinidad versus St. Lucia tonight. I would have to go with the Kings. The Tikia has struggled. Yes, Tikia lost their last 2 matches. The defending champion right now in that number 6 position, if I'm not wrong. But they are also playing their first match at their home ground. It's a good chance for Tikia to get back, but St. Lucia Kings, one of the top side, number 2nd side, I believe. 2nd or 3rd. So that will be an interesting match. And ETPL to come up. Played and miscued. Slow ball from David Wiese. Got a wicket in his first over. 10 runs and a wicket from 7 deliveries for David Wiese. 1 from 6 balls for Kari Scanfors. He's struggling. Bit struggling start for him. 5 balls, just a single. Wonderful pull shot. Yes, he was a bit struggling in his first 6 balls. Not this time. Clean hitting. And going over the deep mid-wicket boundary line. Second 6 for the Flames. Right from the middle of the bat. And into the stand.
Super.
Just around 68 meters. Last ball of the power play. It's T-ball. Still there is 3 more balls remaining in this power play. 55, so 50 out for Flames within the power play already. They have lost a couple of wickets. And Antigua was impressive in their fielding last night. Yep. We have seen some wonderful catching. 2 good catches. 2 one of the best catches of this tournament. Second was, to me, I think, the best catch of this tournament. To get rid of someone like Shelford Rutherford. That is some wonderful fielding from the Falcons. Goes towards a mid-off. Will take a single. 7 from 5 balls now. Just 1 ball to finish this power play. Still they are going with 9.6 runs per over. That's the run rate. With this current rate, Falcons can go to 192 runs from their 20 overs. 11 runs per over will give them 212. It's a very good chance for the Flames to get a big score, something around 200 maybe. Slow delivery and miscued shot. 110 Ks only from David Wiese. 7 runs were coming from the final over of the power play. 56 for 2 with the Flames. The Falcons was really flying last night, Southampton. Yes. That was also their last match in front of their home crowd. So yes, good gift from the Falcons for their fans. And now they're the new number 1 side of this tournament at this point. Good crowd coming to support both the sides. There's a maiden edition of European T20 Premier League. First match here. The Flames were invited to bat first by the Dockers. Fab du Plessis on the toss, decided to field. And Anrich to bowl his second over. Camphor on strike. Too close to cut, but did well to go towards Steve Thadman. Single will be taken. About 146 Ks, the last one. Next 3 matches coming up in this ETPL 2026. Second match will be played between Belfast Wolves versus Dublin Guardians. Third match, Edinburgh Castle Brokers to take on Glasgow Cosmic. And in the fourth match, Amsterdam will take on Edinburgh. Going down the leg side, that will be another run from the extras wide. There's the number 6 runs from the extras. Out of the middle and Amsterdam pushes towards mid-on. Will take a quick single. That's good running. Yes, the power play just has been completed. Now they are looking for singles to keep the scoreboard moving. That's good to see. That's how they have scored their runs here. So far the Flames, 13 singles, 2 doubles, 4 sixes and 2, in fact 6 fours and 2 sixes. 17 dots within the first 6 overs and 2 balls for the Flames. That's the score analysis. Short ball, wanted to play that pull shot, miscued. Still more than 140 Ks from Nokia. It's a great having all these cricket matches. Love cricket. My bad got too many cobwebs, says Hampton. There's plenty of cricket right now is scheduled to be played here. ETPL Season 1. CPL is going on. Tomorrow it will be a new test match, second test match between Pakistan and England. The Tri-Nation Series will be started from 2 days' time. Namibia, South Africa, and I think Zimbabwe. So plenty of cricket matches is going on here. Low full toss, goes towards mid-on. Good running, quick single. Almost 147 Ks. It's a bit fiery stuff from Anrich Nokia. No boundary in this over yet. They got single in that second ball. Single in the last ball. 6 runs from the second over of Anrich Nokia. 62 for 2 after 7th. I like watching the ladies players. Sometimes they play more exciting games than the guys, but that's cricket, says Hampton. Yes, it's all about cricket. Sometimes it's a good day for one player, not a good one for the others. Time for bowling change. Van der Merwe to bowl his first run, man from the Dutch. The spin time here. Left-arm orthodox. 41 years of age these days. It's coming from around the wicket for the right-hander cutaway. Good flight. Cutaway to get a couple at least. Good feeling at the deep third. Catherine on 13 from 15 balls, 15 from 11 balls for Vaz the leader. Good partnership is going on for the Flames in the third wicket stand. They got 23 from 21. Another flight of Delphi playing the front leg to go over the cover, but just will get a single. There is a protection at the deep cover. As 2 wickets are down, both the openers are back for the Flames. Hugh Browns was the first man to get out, 5 from 4 balls, and then followed by Max O'Dowd, 25 from 15 with 4 fours. They still got someone like Tim David to come. Michael Breswell also is there, and the captain Scott Edwards. So some good names still to follow with the bat for the Flames here. Good flight. This time coming down the track. Going towards deep extra cover. Trying for the second run. Not there, just a single. Bangladesh done well in Australia, getting a draw 1-1 series. Yes, that's their best result in Australia against Australia. Last 2 test series against Australia, 1-1. Drawn both the time. There's long off, long on. Deep cover, deep mid-wicket. And deep square leg. 5 fielders at the boundary line. Pull away for just a single. They're not getting the boundaries after that power play. When was the last 4? I'm talking about the last 6. 14 balls in the last 6 for the Flames. And if you talk about 4, 17 balls in the last 4. Hitting on the up. Landed in front of the cover. Dot ball. That was the number 19th dot balls for the Flames. So far they have played 19 dots. Got 6 4s and 2 6s. Last ball of this 8th over. Going for a reverse sweep. But they couldn't find the gap. Slight misfield. And that misfield allows them to take a single. 6 rounds were coming from the first over. Merwe 68 for 2 after 8th over. The Flames. King David gets hot, an exciting player here. He was born in Singapore. Yup. In fact, he played for Singapore. He is an Australian-born player, if I'm not wrong. Then got his chance to play for Australia, for his country. Saqib Zulfiqar. Left-time orthodox to bowl his first over, 29 years of age. Cover drive by Vasta leader. Will be cut off at the dip point. Single is there to take. And not getting some boundaries here, the Flames. That was the number 21st singles for the Flames here. And umpire says that's a no ball. Come on. Spinner is bowling a no ball here. So it's a time for free hit. 7th rounds from the extras. Chance for Curtis Kampfer to get a boundary on 6 here. Free hit time for the Flames. He's coming down the track. Goes towards a deep cover just for a single. Still no boundary. No boundary or 6 in that last 17 balls. Vasta later now on 18 from 15 with the 4 and the 6. Punches down the ground. There's a long on, will be cut off, and they're taking 2. That is good running. The long on fielder was very bit wider, and Vasta leader just played that ball a bit finer, so got some chance to get back with a couple. Good running. That was the number 4th couple of rounds for the Flames. Cover drive finds the fielder. His start was good. Then the runs per over just going down. 11 runs from the first over, then 10 runs in the 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Now lack of boundaries in his middle phase for the Flames. One more time they will get back with a couple. Number 5th couple. $20 balls since the last 6 or a 4. So no boundaries in the last 3 overs and 2 balls for the Flames. They still got some powerhouse to come. Flight to delivery. Going over the cover. There's protection at the dip. Look at the timeline. Plenty of singles and doubles, but no boundary. Last ball of this night. On his back foot cutaway. Cutaway for just a single. Without any boundary, they got 9 from the 9th over. That's a good over for the Flames. They got 77 for 2 after 9th. 6 ballers have been used by the Dockers captain, Fab du Plessis. Jai Moondra, 2 overs for him, no wicket. Logan Van Wyk gets 1 from his first over, 1 wicket for David Wiese from his 2 overs. Anrich has bowled 2 for Van der Merwe. In fact, a 1 for Van der Merwe, and Zulfiqar just has bowled his first over. Camper on strike. Flight to delivery coming down the track, and that is a wonderful catch. Even at this stage, he is very much fit enough to take that wonderful catch. It was a low catch, and the captain, Fab du Plessis at the mid-off, takes the catch to get rid of Curtis Camper. First wicket for Van der Merwe. Camper goes back for 17 from 20 balls with a 6 and his double with 9 singles. Third wicket down for the Flames, 77 for 3. I think the big man has joined in at number 5, Team David, man from Australia. 30 years of age, the right-handed batter. Let's see what he can do with the bat in this first match of European T20 Premier League. Well, CricTune is covering all forms of cricket. Forms is the same, but yes, you can say that as a franchise league, there's a maiden franchise league here, European T20 Premier League. We just was following that, given that post as well. If you haven't seen that in that community post on YouTube, some big names around the world playing in this franchise league. Got some bottom edge, and will take a single off the mark. Don't forget, Flames got Mitchell Marsh to join and Stephen Smith from Australia, so 2 big names to join for the Flames. Coasters a long on, will take a single. 2 singles from 3 balls here. So first wicket for this man, Van der Merwe, 1 for 8 runs into his second over now. Good flight. Well played on his back foot, but finds the fielder at the cover. Another dot. They're not getting the big overs here, the Flames. Yes, as we speak, no 6 in the last 26 balls, even no boundary. That is the 6. And maybe it's going it straight to the hand. That's a huge wicket for Van der Merwe. There was a man who was waiting for a catch to take at the widest long on, and Team David couldn't clear that man. comes in the middle and goes down for just one. Team David, that's a huge blow for the Flames. 2 wickets are down in this over. And 2 wickets for Van der Merwe. 79 for 4 now for the Flames. Captain joins in at number 6, Scott Edwards. Another player from Dutch, 30 years of age, the wicketkeeper batter. Wonderful second over for Roelof van der Merwe. 2 wickets for just 8 runs. And 6 turned into a wicket, so Steve, yeah. Looked like he got enough bad, but then again, right at the boundary line, he got out. That's a big wicket to take for Merwe. Tim David could have been a dangerous customer, but goes down for just 1. There goes the Kings, Hampton, yep. Good flight, pushes towards offside for no run. Wonderful second over. Just 2 singles and 2 wickets to take from his second over. Van der Merwe, 2 for 8, 79 for 4 after 10th. (25 from 15 for Max Sedout, 5 for Hugh Brands. Curtis Comfort got 17. And Team David goes back very cheaply, 1 from 3 balls. Vasilida still having a good time, 24 from 20. Now he gets his captain to support him, Edwards. Still they got Michael Bresswell to come. All-rounder from New Zealand. Great broadcasting, says Hampton. Thanks for that. Ball change. Logan Van Beek will replace Saqib Zulfiqar into second over now. Coming 1 step ahead to go towards leg side. Miscued the line of the ball there, Vasilida. Too many dot balls, pressure on the Flames as they are not getting at the boundaries. 25th dots. That is how they have scored their runs. 25 dots, 26 singles, 5 doubles, 6 fours and 2 sixes. Going for a big shot. Has he connected well? He has connected well. More importantly, he has found the gap. Goes towards the deep mid-wicket. No one was there to stop that. Much needed for Flames. It's a Vaz leader who gets a boundary for his team. Second boundary for him. Number 7th boundary for the Flames. Welcome boundary. Victorators leg side, trying for the second run, but fielder at the deep backward square leg is very much quicker to stop that second run. Just a single. When you love cricket, it doesn't matter who's playing so steep. Yes, you have said my voice there, Steve. I just love to enjoy cricket whenever I get some time. Five from the first 3 balls here. Good start to this over for the Flames. Scott Edwards yet to get off the mark, the captain of the Flames in this match. But missing out their regular captain, Mitchell Marsh. Flames Still to join with the team. Pushes towards deep third man. Will get his first run off the mark. As they're playing 11. Amsterdam Flames. Led by Edwards. Hugh Roger, Max O'Dowd, advanced the leader. Tim David, Michael Breswell, Curtis Camphor, Tim Pringle, Kyle Klein, David Payne with Richard Gleason. They've been invited to bat by the Docker captains. That is Fab du Plessis. Onto his front foot, goes towards deep mid-wicket. Prediction is there, Chester single. Whenever you get this boundary to start an over, the rest of the job will get much more easier. Boundary in the second ball, then 3 singles, missed 7 runs already from 5 balls with the ball to come, maybe 8 to 9 runs, so that should be a good over for the Flames. Short ball pulled away and pulled away for a single. Good over for the Flames. They got 8 from the 11th, 87 for 4. What a surprise match with the Falcons last night. They did well. I will say they did well in the field to defend that. Some wonderful catching. As maybe Baba's Tridents was taking too much risk. Then again, don't forget they are not having that much experienced openers. Heavily depend on Rutherford in the middle order as well. So a loud call I will say for the Babylon Tridents. They need to think about their battle lineup in that next matches. Van der Merwe to ball his start. But I love that catching from the Falcons. They're truly flying. Swept away. Couldn't get past the shot. Fine. They will take a single anyway. Was the leader now into the 30th. 30 from 24 balls. With 12 singles, 2 doubles, 2 fours and 1 6. Going with 125 strike it. Coming out down the track, and Murray did well. Just following that wideish line. They push us towards outside to take a couple. That is good running. 2 more rounds for Van's leader. Run rate is 7.9. That means with the current rate they can go to 158. The Flames. As 10 runs per over will give them something around 180, 177 to be exact. 12 rounds will give them 194. But problem is they got 6 wickets in hand, which won't be an easy job to get to for the Flames. Not a good sign for Logan Van Beek. He's just scrambled towards the boundary line, now leaving the ground after stopping that last ball. Had the Falcons were outstanding in the fielding last night. Yep, undoubtedly. I don't know how you do this. You must be eating very well, says Steve. Tough for my voice. Sometimes I get just stuck. Just I don't have any more words to tell. But yes, still trying to enjoy some good cricket with some exciting support around the world. That's good to see. The inside part of the bat. That was the number 26 dots. 26 dots for the Flames. Still 8 overs to go after this. 6 wickets are in hand. Cut away. Cut away by Vaz, the leader, to take a single. Yes, that was the number 32nd singles. No flying fish last night from Barbados, says Hampton. Yep. at that half stage, it was looked like that Barber Striders maybe it's a good score to chase down. But the Falcons got different idea. Fantastic bowling performance, fantastic fielding performance to defend that score. Score of 155. On his back foot, pushes to his offside. Will take a single. Trying for the second run, not there. Merwe got 1 over remaining after this. 2 wickets in his last over. Now just 1 ball to go in this 12. 5 rounds coming from the first 5 of this over. Good flight. Picked away to his leg side, trying for the second run. Now they're coming back with a couple. That's good running. Has played with a softer hand to get back with a couple of rounds. They're vast leader. 7 rounds from this 12th over, 94 for 4. The Flames. Six teams participating in this maiden edition of the European T20 Premier League. Edinburgh, Glasgow, Dublin, Belfast, Amsterdam and Rotterdam. First team after this league stage will play into the finals straight away. Second and third will play for the finals against each other. 10 matches in this league stage for each and every side. Ball change. Heinrich Nokia to get back. Will replace Logan Van Beek because got some injury concern for Van Beek in the last over. No wicket yet for Nokia. Scott Edwards on strike. Onto his thigh pad. Victor Edwards tips square leg to take a single. Still no 4 for Scott, the captain Edwards. Faster leader now 35 from 28 balls, going with 125 strike it. Here comes Nokia. Going to his leg side. Should be just a single. Slower delivery from Nokia. Just 129 Ks from him. I still think the best game so far to me was Jamaica versus Antigua on August 7, the first game of CPL. Didn't see or listen to last night game, says Hampton. That was an impressive start to the CPL season. We also got some good, exciting matches after that as well. But that was also a good start. No doubt about that. Quick single. This time 143 Ks. Mr. Commentator, when is the next match for the Kingsman? That will be, I think, Thursday night on your local time. In my time, that will be Friday morning. So Kingsman will play the day after tomorrow. The next match in CPL will be played between the TK and the SLK. And then Kingsman will go for their match. I think it's already a new start, new day for Steve. So that means they will play tomorrow. Two balls to finish their 13th. Has gone past the short third and will race away to the fence. Must needed 4 for the Flames. 100 up with that boundary for the Flames. And Vazra leader now into the 40s. You're welcome, Steve. But I will miss out that match. I can tell you that. I will have enough time to cover that next match of CPL, but will miss out that match of Kingsman. Cut away to take a single. 8 runs from the 13, 102 for 4. We'll try to listen tonight, but just in case, send my regards to Dorothy and all here on CricTune, says Hampton. Okay, Hampton, hopefully we'll have you on time. Van der Merwe to ball his final over. Wanted to push that ball towards leg side, but miscued. Goes towards the bowler. 41 now from 33 balls. Was the leader. Unrated, but still works as Hampton. That also keeps us going. You need to work not for only money. Sometimes to be fit enough. To enjoy your life, maybe. Two dot balls here. Getting on the up, going towards long off. This time they will get a single. "38 singles." Sorry, I missed out last night, but I'm here, so Steve. Okay, Steve, welcome. Swept away by the captain and swept away between the two fielders at the leg side. Wonderfully has found the gap, and that's the first 4 for Scott Edwards. Captain of the side, and now moves on to 10 from 8 balls. That was the number 9-4 for the Flames. Onto his back foot, goes towards deep mid wicket. Fielder was quick enough, I think. That was David Wiese. Just a single. Just one ball to finish his job with the ball in this match. Merwe. Goes towards upside, no chance for run. That's the finish. Finish for this man with the ball. 2 for 21. The final bowling figure for Roelof van der Merwe from his 4 overs. That and dusted. 108 for 4 after 14 overs. The Flames. Thanks for your great broadcasting. I enjoy the games more. Your knowledge of cricket is outstanding, says Hampton. But I do not feel like that. It's just about when you play some cricket in your childhood, you got some bit of knowledge maybe with that history of cricket. That's come into the play for me. Not that much knowledge for me, believe me. Not even I can remember everything. Saqib to replace Heinrich Nokia. It is second over now. Six overs to go. 7.7 the run rate for the Flames. They still got someone like the all-rounder from New Zealand, Michael Bracewell, to come after this. Tim Pringle can smash some 4s or 6s maybe. But this is the partnership which could be a good one for the Flames here to get to a good total. I know Lamichhane is good for your voices, deep. Okay, I will take that advice. I will try that. Lamichhane is always healthy for anyone. So I will try that. Cover drive, but wonderfully stopped by the captain. Fab du Plessis diving to his left has saved a certain run there at the mid-off. Number 31st dots. Cut away. Cut away to get a single. There's protection at the deep. They're not getting that big overs, especially after that power play. The Flames, no green line as yet. So they love to have some green lines in that last 6 overs, including this one. Going for a sweep shot, got some bad, but they're not from the middle of the bat, just a single. Single number 42nd. Good to see the Australian legend joining this Amsterdam Flames. Steve Waugh, World Cup winning captain for Australia, going over the top and goes to the fence. Much needed 4 for the Flames here. And it's Wiese leader who gets his third 4 in this match. 47 now. In fact, it was his 4th force. Steve was the co-owner of the Flames team. Reverse sweep. Couldn't get past that short third. They will take single anyway. We'll keep the strike in the next over. 148. Wiese leader. 8 runs from the 15th. 116 for 4 after 15th. .30 balls to go in this first innings for the Flames. 6 wickets are in hand and time for David Wiese to bowl the next over for the Dockers. It is third over now. First 2 overs, 70 runs and a wicket. Lewis deserves 50 the way he has batted. Yep. Just 2 runs to get that first 50 of this tournament. Wiese leader coming down the track, goes towards offside, push for a single to take. And they have taken 2. That's good call. And that's the 50. First match, first 50 of this maiden season of European T20 Premier League. Wiese leader, well deserved 50. 4 fours, 1 6, 5 doubles and 18 singles and 41 balls 50 for this man on your screen. All his praise the like button, doesn't matter who is playing his team. Yes, we're just having a good time together. Good game of cricket. Sometimes we get more happiness when we enjoy something in a group rather than having just a one-man show. Goes towards Logan and gets a single. We're into the last 5 overs in this first innings for the Flames. Well played, 50 says Hampton. Yep. 51 now for Wiese leader. 40 run stand between these two also has come up with a single. 33 balls, 40 run stand. 3 runs from the first 2. Going for a powerful pull shot. Just landed inside the boundary line. And the captain gets a crucial boundary for the Flames here. Scott Edwards. Number 11th boundary for Flames. Good partnership. Hope they continue to build on it, says Hampton. As now it's time for them to finish it off on a high. 123 on the card. And just 4 overs and 3 balls to finish in this first innings. Going down the leg side. Good stop by the keeper. Just as brushed the pads. Let's talking about the partnership. 44 runs between these two right-handed batter from 35 balls. Edwards and vast leader. First 50 in this tournament. That is from vast leader. There's the partnership details. 17 from 13 balls for Edwards during this partnership. 27 from 22 for vast leader. Captain on strike. Slower delivery. Going so high and will be taken at the mid-off. Guess what? It's the opposition captain who has taken the catch of the captain of the Flames. Fab du Plessis makes no mistake to take those chances. Edwards goes back after getting a 4 in the last over. 17 for this man from 14 balls, and the Flames have lost half of their side. 1, 2, 3 for 5. Next man is the all-rounder from New Zealand, Michael Bracewell, to join in at number 7. 35 years of age, the left-handed batter. Second wicket for David Wiese. He still got 7 more balls to finish his job with the ball here. .8 the run rate. Now just 5 wickets are in hand. We got 4 overs remaining after this. So projected score is telling us 156 will be the score if they can finish with the current rate. 9 runs per over will give them more than 160. 12 runs per over more than 170. On to his pads, goes towards mid-wicket. No chance for runs. Successful over for David Wiese and for the Dockers. 1, 2, 3 for 5 after 16 for the Flames. Bracewell can hit. Hope he gets going, says Hampton. Yes, he could get a good finish for the Flames here. Vasilida still in the middle. 51 from 42. Will be the man on strike here. 160, 170, I think. They should target that 160 or 170 mark. As 12 runs per over will give them 170, around 170. Surprising bowling change here. Ben Manenti will bowl some spin, right-arm mouse spinner, man from Italy. 29 years of age. Reverse sweep. And goes towards deep third man. Will be cut off at the boundary line. They will take 2. Going towards White long on this time. Only a single. Bracewell now on strike. Just 1 ball for him yet to get His first run in this match, number 1. .7 the run rate for the Flames. On his back foot cutaway. And that is the first run for Michael Bracewell off the mark from the second ball. Cutaway into the gap. Wonderfully back-footed punch from Vance the leader. Has got past that cover fielder. No protection at the deep extra cover. That's the crucial boundary for the Flames. Much needed 4. 5th 4 for Vance the leader. Sweetly timed and placed. Going for a big shot. And has connected well. 4 now followed by a 6. Number 36 for the Flames. And Vance the leader now having a move here. On fire. That was 76 meters 6. Yes, he deserves a bit refreshment here. Getting some drinks. Now the run rate is more than 8.1 for the Flames. Max it out, 25.5 for Yubraj Samra. Curtis Camphor gets 17, just 1 for Team David, 17 for Edwards. And look at Vance the leader, 64 runs, stand-alone performance for the Flames. 64 from 46. Bracewell just 1 from 2 balls. So pressure on Manenti. 14 rounds of his first 5 balls. And guess what? This is the first green line for the Flames. Still 1 ball to finish this over. Biggest over for the Flames so far. Goes towards a dip mid-wicket. Chance to take a single, maybe the second. No chance for the second. 15 rounds from a 17. First big over for the Flames. And this is so far the best run for them. 138 for 5 after 17th. .47 singles, 9 doubles, 12 fours and 3 sixes for the Flames. That is how they have scored their rounds with the bat. Almost 35 runs from fours, 34% runs from singles. Bowling change. David Wiese will be replaced by Joy Moondra into his third over. Bit expensive in his first 2, considered 20 in his first 2. Going for a reverse scoop. Missed out. 134 case. And what a knock this is turning out to be. Not done yet. 65 from 48 balls with 5 fours, 2 sixes. And there's also 21 singles, 6 doubles and 14 dots. That's the scope analysis. That's the performance analysis of this man on his screen, Vance the leader. Cover drive. There's protection at the deep. Just a single to take. That was the number 48 singles for the Flames here. Michael Bracewell, just 2 balls for him. Hello, Hafiz. Welcome. Just 2 overs and 4 balls to finish these first innings for the Flames. Now the run rate is exactly 8. Slower delivery. Goes towards mid-off. They're taking a quick single. Direct hit. Could have been a wicket. Umpire will have a look for sure. And I think he's walking off Michael Bracewell because he knows he's in deep trouble. Direct hit from the mid-off. I'm fine. Hafiz, how are you? Yes, well shot to his ground. So Michael Bracewell goes down. That's a run out. Wicket number 6 is down for the Flames. Just 1 in this first match of European T20 Premier League for Michael Bracewell from 3 balls. Goes down. And I think it was the captain, maybe, who has hit the ball to that non-striking in. 139 for 6. The Flames. Tim Pringle to join in at number 8. Man from the Dutch. Just 23 years of age. Which website do you use, brother? I do not use any website, Hafiz. It's all about CricTune to make it happen. Just 1 run and a run out. 3 balls to finish this 18th. Pringle will be the man on strike. Hitting on the up, going over the cover. Chase for the fielder. And will get the boundary. Perfect way to get off the mark, Pringle. 30th boundary for the Flames. There's a boundary timer near about 4.7 seconds to reach the boundary. Wow, says Hafiz. 2 balls now are remaining in this 18th. Pringle gets a good start here. Can he get 1 more boundary? Full toss. Has gone past the mid-off. And that is back-to-back boundary. In fact, it was the leader because he was going towards the striking end. So 2-4 for the leader. Back-to-back 4 for the man on the left bottom. Definitely on fire. 74 now from 51 balls. Short ball going for a pull. Finds the fielder at the deep square leg. Will take a single. 10 runs and a wicket in that 18th over. 148 for 6 for the Flames. I want to purchase this kind of score animation. But I do not know any players from where you can purchase this. And unfortunately, I'm not going to sell this out. $148 for 6 after 18th. There's a score line for the Flames. 148 for 6. Faster leader, the top scorer. 75 from 52, still in the middle. And now it's time for Heinrich Nokia to bowl the 19th over. Final over for this man. No wicket yet. Goes towards leg side. an appeal for LBW. Umpire has confirmed first wicket for Heinrich Nokia in this match, and straight away they have taken the review. The Flames on-field decision was out. Let's see. With a good point for the Dockers. They got the on-field decision on their side, as the umpire has given that out. Height could be an issue. Maybe the umpire's call. Let's see. There's the ultra edge, and it has confirmed that there was no bat involved. So flat line while the ball was passing the bat. There's the ball tracker pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wicket is umpire's call. So umpire's call has worked for the Dockers. But what a knock this is turning out to be from this man. Vance, the leader, finally has to go back to the hut. But after making that wonderful, well-made 75 from 53 balls with 7 fours, 2 sixes, 6 doubles and 23 singles, Vance, the leader, departs. And it's a 148 for 7. Well played 75, yep, definitely. Which extra software do you use? We use plenty of coding like a website maybe. And if we talk about that website, in fact the software we like to use for the streaming, that is OBS. Kyle Klein to join in at number 9. Pushes towards cover to take a single directed at the non-striking end. But he was in. It's just a single so far. In this 19th, they got 10 balls remaining. The Flames 149 for 7. 11 runs will give them 160 from 10. So that is very much possible to get to. But they got new batters, 2 new batters in the middle, the Flames. Umpire is checking for the run out. I think he was well in. Yes, should be not out. Not out it is. Pringle on strike to face his first ball in this match. Pushes towards upside, trying to take a single, and will get the chance to complete that run. I want to make something like your graphics, but the preview will be very difficult. I can give you some advice. Don't follow others. Just make on yourself whatever you get on your mind. Think about that, then implement that thing. Don't just follow others. That's exactly what I did during this making. It takes a lot of coding, I can tell you that. Even you can imagine thousands or millions of codes there behind the screen. So just do not go for this. Go whatever you do best. That's maybe a piece of advice you can tell me from my side. different from your graphics. Okay, that's good. But it's not about the graphics we are using. It's the system we have built. It's not about the graphics. Just a single. 4 singles from 5 balls here. No boundary in this 19th. So that's some wonderful over from Heinrich. Nokia also has taken a wicket of Vaz the leader at crucial stage of this match. Flames just missed out that finish from Vaz the leader here. Likes us, Said. Welcome, Said. Oh, wonderful Yorker. Too good for a Kyle Klein. Heinrich Nokia has struck twice in his final over. And that concludes his bowling performance here tonight. 2 for 26 from his 4 over spill. Perfect Yorker to hit that off stump. 152 for 8 after 19th, the Flames. You're welcome, Hafiz. David Payne, next man in at number 10 for the Flames. Just 6 balls to go in this first innings. And it's David Wiese who will bowl the final over of this first innings. Slow delivery. Punches down the ground to take a single Pringle. Single for Pringle. A perfect Yorker from Heinrich Nokia. 5-star Yorker, too good for anyone in the world as a batter to defend that. So delivery once again. This time finds the bowler. No run. 153 on the card. They need 7 to get to 160 from 4 balls here. The Flames. Applause to Vaz the leader. That's a huge miss in the last over. Going towards long off. Just a single. At this stage, the Rotterdam Dockers own mind that singles to concede. Number 55th singles to take for the Flames here tonight. The full toss. Still just couldn't get enough bat to go for a boundary. Just a single. No boundary in the last over. No boundary in this over. Can they get some 4 or 6s to finish it off? 2 balls to go. Low full toss outside that off-stump line. Had to reach for the ball. Slightly misfield. But just a single. 1 ball to finish this 20th. Last ball of this first innings. 156 on the card. 4 means 160 in that last ball. Can they get a boundary here? Slow ball missed out. They will take a single. It's a bye. So that's the finish for the Flames with a bat here tonight in this first match of European T20 Premier League. 157 what they got after their 20 overs. 157 for 8. And what a wonderful knock from Vaz the leader. Gets the maiden 50 of this maiden edition of European T20 Premier League. 75 from 53 balls with 7 fours and 2 sixes and 15 dots. 140 plus strike rate. Standout performance for the Flames. 25 for Max O'Dowd, 5 for Ubrad Samra, 70 for Curtis Kaifa, and just 1 for the big man Team David from 3 balls. And the captain gets a 17 from 14 balls. 1 for Michael Breswell, and then Pringle not out on 4. 2 not out for David Payne, and Kyle Clay got just 2 from 3 balls. There's a bowling card for Rotterdam Dockers. No wicket for Joy Moondra, 1 for Logan Van Beek from 2 overs, 2 for David Wiese from his 4 overs, considered 28 runs, 2 for Anrich, and he got his 2 wickets in his last over, 26 for runs to concede and 2 wickets. Merwe, I think he's a pick of the bowler here in this match, number 1 for the Dockers, 2 for 21 runs. No wicket for Saqib or for Manenti. He was expensive in his first over. 15 runs conceded by Ben Manenti in his first over. That is how they have scored their runs. I would like to say that one more time. There you go. 157 for 8. They got 57 singles, 9 twos, 14 fours and 3 sixes. That is how they have scored their runs here. The Amsterdam Flames with the bat. So that means 157 on the card for the Flames with the bat. And for the Rotterdam Dockers, if they want to win, then will be needed 158 from the 20 overs. 7.9 will be the required rate for the Dockers. And for the Flames, if they want to win this one, they need to restrict the Dockers within 156, or need to take 10 wickets of the Dockers. That's been said, and it's time to have some break. We'll join it with you after the break, hopefully, for that run chase. Welcome back in this run chase. First match of ETPL 2026, the maiden season. And it's time for Rotterdam Dockers to take on the Amsterdam Flames. Flames got 157 for 8 from the 20 overs. 1 for 50 from Vaz the leader. Now time for run chase. It will be the captain will get in action straight away with the bat. That is Fab du Plessis, captain of Dockers, right-handed batter, 42 years of age. Did a wonderful job in the field, took some wonderful catches. Here comes the fielding side, led by Scott Edwards. Michael Levitt, and the man from the Dutch, 23 years of age only, right-handed batter. So 2 right-handed batters to start the proceedings for the Dockers here in this run chase. Last minute huddle for the Flames. Can they defend that total they got with the bat? That's the question. That's the winning scenario. 158 to win from 20 overs for the Rotterdam Dockers in this first match. And for the Flames, they will need to restrict the opposition within 156, or need to take 10 wickets. Whichever comes first will do the job for the Flames. This is only the first match, only the journey of this maiden season of ETPL. 6 teams are participating. Every team will play 10 matches in league stage, 2 times against each other. First team will play into the final straight away. Second and third will play for the finals. So only 3 teams will get the chance to play that playoffs. I think it's Michael Levitt who will face the first ball. David Payne to bowl the first ball here for the Flames. Levitt on strike. First ball onto his back foot, defended that. Dot ball to start with. Yes, this is DRB with you on microphone here on CricTune. I'd like to welcome each and everyone out there on the other side to this franchise of this first match between Dockers and the Flames. Played and miscued. Yes, hello and welcome. Two balls, no run yet. No slip is in place for Michael Levitt. Onto his thigh pad, has gone past the shot, fine, chase for the fielder. And chase for the fielder at the deep as well, has stopped that, wonderfully stopped. Saves a certain boundary. They have taken 3. That's excellent running. 3 runs of the last ball. That's the first run for Michael Levitt. Off the mark. Faf to Plessis. What a player he was for the Proteas side. Was the captain, fantastic captain, now playing the franchise league, also the captain. On strike to face his first ball in this match. Flick to Waiter's leg side, and he will get his first run from that first delivery off the mark. Four runs from 4 balls. They need 154 from 116. 8 is the record rate. Levitt on strike. Onto his back foot, pushes towards offside, trying for a quick single. They're very much quick enough in between the wickets. Michael Bracewell also a good fielder, but got no chance to get rid of any of these 2 batters because they were very much quicker. So 1 more run for the Dockers. Last ball of this first over. Goes towards bowler, no chance for run. 5 runs to start with for the Dockers after the first over. Look at that names. Ben McDermott from Australia, Heinrich Klaasen from South Africa, David Wiese from Namibia. Some good names for the Dockers. Richard Klaasen, man from England, to bowl the second over of this Ranjane, right and fast, 38 years of age. One slip is in place. Onto his pads. Okay. Missed out. What a delivery that was. Michael Levitt. Early breakthrough from Richard Klaasen. Only the first ball to take his first wicket through the defense and hitting Midland leg stump to get rid of this man on your screen. 4 runs from 5 balls and has to leave. Dockers have lost their first wicket, 5 for 1 after 7 deliveries. Ben McDermott to join in at number 3. Man from Australia, 31 years of age. It's a perfect start for Klaasen. First ball wicket. Can he get going with the bat here? Yes, he got the experienced partner at the non-striking in, Fab du Plessis. 1 from 2 balls for him. 7 overs gone in this run chase. They got 5, but also have lost a wicket here. The Dockers wicket of Michael Levitt. But it's a good start for someone like Richard Klaasen. First ball wicket for him. Can he take another one here? McDermott on strike. Still there's one slip is in place. Coming a 1 step ahead, but that's a fuller length. Has followed the batter there. Just about 140 k's the last run from Klaasen. It's not the boundary timer, sorry about that. There you go. That's the speedometer. Onto the middle and leg stump. Defended that towards mid-on. Still no run in this over. Perfect start from the side for Richard Klaasen. First ball success, yet to concede a single run. With pressure now for the Dockers. That was the number 6 dots played by the Dockers so far. Onto the middle stump, goes towards mid-on. This time he will get a chance to take his first run off the mark. McDermott. That's also the first run in this over. And also the 3rd singles for the Dockers. Faf could be the danger man for the Flames here. He's on strike. Hitting on the up, but has found the gap between the point and the cover. Chase for the fielder. And they will cut that off. Good fielding. Once again, they're coming back with 3 rounds, I think. That is another good running. 3 rounds in T20 is not something you will get every time. Second 3. Going way down the leg side. That could be a wide. Yes, it is. So one more run. Garcia. There's the first run from the extras. Continue coming down the track. The Plessis will go towards mid-off to take a single. No boundary yet for the Dockers. 13 for 1 after 2 overs and 2 balls. The last ball, it was near about 133 Ks. Balls, 3 singles. Still no boundary. Coming down the track. Has gone past the mid-on. That is the first boundary of the Dockers. Pressure was building on the Dockers side. That is a pressure releasing shot from the skipper. Not quite middle it, but enough to get past the mid-on. Welcome boundary, first one for the Dockers. Once again, has come down the track. This guy missed out quite completely. Once again, has come down the track, this time short of a length. Good comeback after that boundary. Considered by David Payne, 2 dot balls to finish it off. 7 runs from the second over of Payne, 8 for 1. Bowling change. Kyle Klein to bowl his first run for the Flames here. Right hand medium seam with the off stump. .140 to win from 101 balls, 8.3 now the required rate for the Rotterdam Dockers. They're going with 5.7. So pressure on them. Coming down the track and has found enough bat to go over the line. Hits his first boundary, second boundary for the Dockers. Much needed boundary for the Dockers. 22 now for 1. 20 deliveries. Delivery has done the trick. Perfect start, perfect comeback by Klein. Hitting top of the off stump. And the second wicket down for the Dockers, as they have lost this for 30, in fact 8 runs from 9 balls. Second wicket down for the Dockers, 22 for 2. Okay, time for the man from South Africa, Heinrich Klaasen, to join in at number 4. So time for 2 South African batters to build up a partnership in the middle for the Dockers. Klaasen and Faf. So wicket in his first over, Kyle Klein. Tusk will face his first ball now. 9 for 5 from 7 balls. Struggling start for the Dockers. But one big knock can change the scene. One slip in is in place for back for the defense. Two key men for the Dockers right now out there in the middle to build up a partnership or take their team back on track. To win from 98. Required rate now 8.3. And the defensive shot. A dot. Very good comeback by Kyle Klein. Considered a boundary the second ball, then a wicket. Now 2 dots to follow. So literally 4 dots and a boundary here in this over so far with the ball to come. Last ball of 4th over. Outside edge, gone. What an over for this man. That's a huge wicket to lose for the Dockers. He's pumped up, why not? Because he has taken the crucial wicket of Heinrich Klaasen in his last ball of the previous over. That's a huge miss for Heinrich Klaasen. First ball duck, 22 for 3 now. The Dockers struggling big time in this run chase. Next man is Ben Manenti to join in at number 5, man from Italy. What an excellent over from Kyle Klein. Now it's time for bowling change. Richard Gleeson to get back with the ball into his second over now. Got a wicket in his first over as well. Victor to his leg side. This time I think he will get a boundary. Has gone past the short fine. Ferreira was mounting on the Dockers, and the captain gets the third boundary for his team. Wonderful flick up the wrist. Absolutely no chance for the short fine to stop that. It's a boundary to start this 5th over. 26 for 3. 11 balls to finish this power play. At the same stage, the Flames, they were on 43 for 2. The Dockers now 26 for 3. So they're definitely struggling big time here. One slip is ill placed. Cut away into the gap. More rounds. Chase for the fielder at the deep. And he will cut that off. Couple of runs for the captain, Faf. 6 from the first 2 balls here. First leg side, more rounds, and wonderfully stopped. Saves a certain boundary. Will they come back for the third? Yes, they will. That is good running, impressive running from Faf. Nine runs from the first 3, good over for the Dockers, and wonderful stopped by the short third. That's the first run for Ben Manenti off the mark. Forced to start 10 from 4, just 2 balls to finish this 5th over. You need a partnership to build up. The Dockers have lost 3 wickets within the power play, so that's a good start with the ball by the Flames here. Not that much a big total to defend. Just 157 to defend. This time a bit missed, good shot. There's the match summary. 157 for 8 for Amsterdam Flames to score. They were invited with the bat by the captain of Dockers, Faf. Wonderful 50 from Valstelida. Now the Dockers, struggling start for them, 32 for 3. Captain on strike, Faf. quite the batter. Goes towards the deep third man. Takes a single. Good over for the Dockers. 11 from the fifth over, 33 for 3. Three wickets are down for the Dockers. First it was Michael Levitt. There's a wonderful outswing delivery from Richard Klaasen. Clean bowled. Then McDermott goes for 8. Another bowled out. This time Klein gets his first wicket, and in the very last ball of that over, Klein, he has taken the big wicket of Heinrich Klaasen. Now we'll continue. Coming down the track. This time Faf has got enough bat underneath the ball. First maximum for the Rotterdam Dockers. What a shot that was. One of the biggest sixes. Yes, 90 meters. From Faf. Into the 20s now, 25 from 13. With 2 fours and a 6, 3 singles, 1 double, and 2 triples. Can't believe that. With 4 dots as well. So more than 190 strike rate for this captain of the Dockers. All eyes will be on him for the Dockers fans. Coming down the track once again, this time Fick towards a deep mid wicket, and once again he has found the distance. 2 in 2 balls. Perfect timing. Kyle Klein just was following the batter. Faf, even good.
Super.
Another big sixes from this keeper. This time 86 meters. Into the 30s now. Faf definitely on fire. Doing 2 balls to start this final over of the power play. Now the run rate is going over 8. 8.4 now. Now the required rate has gone down under 8, 7.7. Just going over the short third. Once again, he was coming down the track. This time gets a thick outside edge, but going over the short third into the fence. Lucky 4 for Faf. That's his third 4 in this match. What an over for the Dockers. 16 from 3 balls now. Biggest over so far in this run chase. Just 3 balls to finish this power play. Look at that. 16 runs already. With the 3 balls to come. Slow delivery. Fuller finds the fielder. David Payne was there. Now at the same stage, still Flames were ahead, 55 for 2. After 5 overs and 4 balls, and the Dockers now 49 for 3. That's side-by-side comparison. Once again has come down the track, and they're going over the mid-on. Will race away to the fence. Very good over so far for the Dockers. Still 1 ball to go. 2 sixes, 2 fours, 20 runs from just 5. And that brings up the 31 run stand in a real quick time. Just 11 balls. Flicked away towards deep mid wicket. And they will take a quick single. Perfect finish to this power play for the Dockers. They got to 21 runs from the power play. 50 out for them, 54 for 3. Just look at that last 6 balls. Faced by Faf, 2 sixes, 2 fours, and a single. 21 runs in the last 6 balls for this man. And so that's how they have scored their runs in the power play. 10 singles, 1 double, 3 triples. So that's a good one. 5 fours and 2 sixes. 15 dots as well. So after that power play, Flames were on 56 for 2. Now Dockers getting closer, 54 for 3. So captain into the 40s, leading from the front, Curtis Camphor to ball his first run, right on medium, single to take. Manenti just faced 1 ball. Was watching his captain to go for some big shots in the last over. Now he will get a chance to face his second ball. Not for the defense. Run rate is 8.7. Now the record rate is 7.5. 103 from 82 to win. Coming down the track. Bit miscute shot, but has gone over the mid-on. There's no protection at the deep. First boundary for Ben. Number 6-4 for Dockers. Umpire says that's a no ball. That means it's time for free hit. More trouble for the Flames now. Pressure on Curtis Camphor. Going for a big shot. Manenti will get a 6, I think. Indeed. Perfect result of that free hit delivery for the Dockers. Super. 66 on the card. Run rate is more than 10. That was 75-meter sixer. Need a new ball here, please. Three sixes, 6 fours so far in this innings for Rotterdam Dockers. There's some winning scenario for them. 92 to win from 81 balls now. Now it's looking good enough for the Dockers. Yes, they have lost 3 wickets earlier, but this partnership is making it difficult for the Flames to get back. 44 runs from just 16 balls between Fab du Plessis and Ben Manenti. And out of that 44, 32 were coming from Faf. Captain leading from the front. Now Manenti joins the party with that last ball 6. Falling to that boundary. Goes towards long on. 6-7 for 3 now. Captain 41 from 19 balls, going with more than 200 strike rate. Short ball, going for a pull shot. There's protection at the deep mid wicket. Single this time. They got 21 runs in the last over, now 14, 35 in the last 11 balls for the Dockers. To get back here. Back-footed punch towards offside. Single will be taken. Another good over for the Dockers. 15 from the 7th over. And 36 runs from the last 2. 69 for 3. Just look at the timeline. 1, 2, 3 sixes and 3 fours they got in the last 12 balls. That is how the Dockers got back here in this match. 21 runs from the last over of the power play, now 15. So 36 runs from the last 2. Time for bowling change. Tim Pringle will bowl his first run, left-arm orthodox. So time for some spin. Just 23 years of age. Can he break this partnership? For the Flames, they need to find a way to get some quick wickets. Half volley, pulled away by Manenti. Chase for the fielder, did well. Did well to stop that boundary. And they have taken 2. Flight goes towards the short fine for Single to take. But what a knock. This is turning out to be the captain. He's setting the example. 42 from 20 balls, only 210 strike rate. 5 dots, 6 singles, 1 double, 2 triple, 4 fours and 2 sixes. That is how he has scored his runs. That's his performance analysis. Faf to Plessis. Did a fabulous job in the field. Took some wonderful catches. Now 42 from 20. That's the armor delivery. Goes towards cover. Takes a quick single. Four from 3 balls here. Run rate now 9.7. Cut away. There's protection at the deep. Just will be a single. What a partnership. This is turning out to be 52 runs together from just 23 balls between Faf and Manenti. There's the partnership details. Just 1 run from the extras. And his back foot flicked away to his leg side. They will take a single. Powerful pull shot and enough to pierce the gap. Manenti this time gets a 7th boundary for the Dockers. 1 more good over for the Rotterdam Dockers. 10 from the first over of Pringle. 79 for 3 after 8. Michael Levitt goes back cheaply. 4-8 for McDermott. Third ball dark for Klaasen. Now time for bowling change. Vazalida, the top scorer in this match so far, will bowl his first one. Right and medium. Slow ball, wonderfully flicked towards leg side. They're trying for the second run. Enough time to get back with a couple. Moves on to 46 now, Faf. Short ball. Wanted to pull that ball to his leg side. Hint of outswing from Vazalida. Missed out. Number 17th dots. In the same stage. The Flames, they were on 73 for 2. And the Dockers now 8 runs ahead. 81 for 3. Flicks towards a deep mid wicket. Get a single. Number 19 singles for the Dockers.
Super.
What a partnership this is turning out to be. 60 from 28 balls between these two right-handers. Just at the perfect time to get their team back on top. It's perfect partnership. 61 from 29. One stage they are on 22 for 3. Now 87. In fact, they're 83 for 3. Cut away. And cut away towards a deep cover. Number 8 for the Dockers. What a way to get his first 50 in this tournament. Captain leading from the front, 51 from 26. Second 50 we have seen in this match. One from each side, 51 now for the captain of Rotterdam Dockers. 9 singles, 2 doubles, 2 triples, 5 fours, and 2 sixes. $71 from 67 to win only from here. Things are looking really good for the Dockers. One more good over for them. 9 runs from the 9th over. 88 for 3. Three wickets are down. Kyle Klein got 2 wickets and 1 for Richard Gleeson. They needed to take some quick wickets, the Flames, if they want to get back in this match. Got a good start with the ball in that early phase of power play. And this partnership was building for the Dockers. Now they have got 66 runs together in this partnership. Fab du Plessis. Wonderful knock, 52 from just 27 balls. Still going with more than 190 strike rate. Now just 72 win from the last 11 overs. For the Dockers, just 6.4 the required rate. They still got 7 wickets in hand, and this is the key partnership for them as well. Flighted delivery ended up with the low full toss. Pushes towards Weidicht long on. Tim David will cut that off single. That's sensible cricket from the Dockers. Only the singles can make it happen. 69 from 65. So no need, absolutely no need for the Dockers to take any extra risk. Played towards the long on. One more single. Look at that power hitting comparison. Flames got 6 fours and 2 sixes after 9 overs and 2 balls. And the Dockers got 8 fours and 3 sixes. So that's clearly a difference in the power hitting between these two. No success yet for Tim Pringle into second over. Weidicht delivery, cut short from Manenti. Protection at the deep. We haven't seen Michael Bressel yet with the ball here. This is the right-hand off spinner. Maybe that's why he's not bowling. That's it. Against the two right-handed batter. 70 runs partnership. Also has come up with that single. Goes towards the point. One more single. They have taken 2. That is good running. That is some wonderful running in between the wicket. Last one of this 10th over. Bit flatter. Still they will get a single. 7 from the second over of Pringle. 95 for 3 after 10 overs. Dockers. Early wickets were down for the Dockers. Michael Levitt 4, 8 for Manenti, third ball tag for Heinrich Klaasen. There's one stage they were on 22 for 3. Then this partnership for the Dockers to get back on top here. And it's now looking really easier run chase for the Dockers. Because of the captain, especially 57 from 31, 5 fours and 2 sixes, still unbeaten. Manenti also has given a wonderful support to the captain, 24 from 13. And just look at that partnership, 73 from 37 between these two. Exactly the double contribution from Fav. Comparing to Manenti, 48 from 24 balls were coming from Fab's bat, and 24 from 13 balls for Manenti. Time for bowling change. David Payne coming from around the wicket. Picked away by Fab du Plessis to take a single. 58 now. With inside part of the bat, luckily going past the off stump, and that will run away to the fence. 100 up with that lucky boundary for the Rotterdam Dockers. That was their 9th fours in this match. Very lucky indeed. 100 for 3 after 10 overs and 2 balls now. 28 from this man from Italy for 14 balls. Manenti with 3 fours and a 6. 1 double and 8 singles. Just 1 dot. That's a good one. And then now he will get his 9 singles. Run a ball 57 to win from here for the Dockers with 7 wickets in hand. So shouldn't be that much a difficult job to get their first point in the points table. Once again, shorter stuff from Payne. That's exactly 56 now, from 56 balls to win. Exactly 6, the record rate. Tough call for the Flames. Somehow they need to take 7 wickets of the Dockers to win this one. I don't think they will be good enough to restrict the opposition within 54 rounds without taking 7 wickets. Short ball, pulled away. 1 more run. That's how they have scored their runs here. That score analysis for the Dockers: 30 singles, including the last one. 4 twos, 3 triples, 9 fours and 3 sixes. Just 17 dots. That is something very important. They're not playing that much dot balls here, especially after the power play. Once again, it will be a single. It's a 1 good over for the Dockers. They got 9 from the 11th, 104 for 3. Next match coming up tomorrow, the match number 2 of this ETPL 2026. Belfast Oaks will take on Dublin Guardians at 9:30 a.m. GMT time. Let's see if we can cover that. But the second test match also is starting from tomorrow at 10 a.m. GMT time. England versus Pakistan. Plessis on 60 from 34. Match-winning knock almost from the captain. Time for ball change. So I think Kyle Klein gets back single from his first ball here. Otis Millen leg stump goes towards leg side, wonderfully stopped. Saves a certain run there at the mid wicket. Start was a good one for Kyle Klein, 2 wickets, now 2 for 26 into his third. Now the economy is more than 11. But the Flames, they need some quick wickets here to get back. Top edge. Is it a chance for the Flames? Yes, it is. Kyle Klein once again among the wickets, and has broken down that crucial partnership of the Rotterdam Dockers. But I think it's a bit too late for the Flames to take that wicket. Going for a pull shot, got some top edge, and good catch taken at the mid wicket. Manenti goes back after making a well-made 30 from 18 balls with 3 fours, 1 6, 1 double and 10 singles with just 3 dots. Good job done by this man from Italy. 105 for 4. The Dockers. Saqib Zulfiqar to join in at number 6. And the man from the Dutch, 29 years of age, the all-rounder. That's his 3rd wicket. First 3-for in this tournament. Kyle Klein, 3 for 26. Still got 9 more balls to bowl here. Saqib is the man on strike to face his first ball. Goes towards leg side. He'll get a run, and umpire is saying that's a leg by. That's the number 3rd runs only from the extras. Into spats, captain flicked to his leg side for yet another single to take. .51 now from 49 to win. That's the target now for the Rotterdam Dockers. Still got 6 wickets in hand. Still the captain in the middle, leading from the front. Now has found the fielder at the mid-off. It's a successful bowling change for the Flames. They need more wickets to get back here. 3 runs and a wicket from the 12th over. 107 for 4. The Dockers after 12th over. Flames were on 94 for 4 after 12. And the Dockers well ahead. 107 for 4. That's the side-by-side comparison between these two. Good to see him with the ball here. Man from New Zealand, the all-rounder. Michael Braswell to bowl his first one. Right there, more spinner. Didn't do that much performance with the bat. Let's see if he can take a wicket in his first over. Can he take the wicket of Faf to Plessis? Just a flight to delivery on his follow-through has saved that. Faf on 62 from 37. Captain's knock right at the perfect time for the Dockers. With whitish line, cut away, missed out by the cover. Chase for the fielder at the deep. Absolutely no chance for him to stop that. Tense fours for the Dockers. 1-1-1 for 4 now. And the captain now moves on to 66 from 38. 18 singles, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 6 fours and 2 sixes for Faf. That's his performance details. Now he has played his 8th dot. John Olsen must be the happy co-owner for the Dockers, I think. His team is looking really good. Just 46 to win from 44. Good to see him back in cricket field. Charlie Rhodes, one of the best fielders you will ever see in cricket. Saqib yet to get off the mark. He goes for a reverse sweep. Got some bat to that. Will get a chance to get his first run off the mark after 2 dot balls. The 6.3 the required rate. for the Dockers here. 45 from 43 to win. Sensible cricket from the skipper. Leading from the front, keeping his wicket intact. 7 runs from the first over. Michael Briswell. 114 for 4 after 13th. There's a wonderful support almost every time when DRB, that is me, goes live here on CricTune. And this time 25 likes done and dusted during this live stream here. Thanks for that. Undoubtedly, we are having some wonderful support here on CricTune. Nice to have you with me. Bowling change. Richard Klaasen to replace Kyle Klein from this end. Searching for his second wicket now. 1 for 17 from his first 2. Captain Faf on strike. Going down the leg side, that could be a wide. It is a wide. Only the 4th runs from the extras. What about that extras comparison? Flames got 7 runs from the extras after 13th. And Dockers got 4 runs from the extras. Oh, misunderstanding. Could be a goner. Yes, it is. Out of nowhere, they got a success. They got a wicket. Faf knows he has made a mistake there. As Saqib Zulfiqar has to leave because of that run out. He was almost to the middle of the pitch and got no chance to get back to his side. Unfortunate for Saqib Zulfiqar, but has to leave now. 1 from 3 balls for this man. And that's the 5th wicket down for the Dockers. 115 for 5. Man from Namibia to join in at number 7. David Wiese will be at the non-striking end. So lucky breakthrough for the Amsterdam Flames here. But they need more wickets. They need more wickets quickly, especially the wicket of Faf. That will be a key wicket for the Flames to take or to get back here in this match. Still, it will be a tough job because there's just 43 to win from 41 for the Dockers. Onto the middle stump. Good pace from Klaasen. Just about 143 Ks. Just a 6.5 the required rate. 2 experienced campaigner together in the middle for the Dockers. Victor leg side. It's a single. Yes, David Wiese might play it for Namibia, but still he's a South African born player. Made his debut for South Africa, I believe. It's a couple of wickets with the ball in that first innings. That's the confirmation 2 for 28 for Wiese. On strike to face his first ball. To Spats, just has gone past the mid wicket. Will be cut off by Tim David. Off the mark. Flicks. And flicks towards a deep mid wicket. Will be another couple of runs. Quite comfortable this time. .120 out for the Dockers. Just one ball to finish his 14th over. Still the run rate is impressive, 8.7. The wicket rate just 6.2. Fuller, good looking cover try. And wonderfully has found the gap. Wonderful placement from David Wiese. He gets his first boundary. Eventful over comes to an end at the wicket because of that run out. Couple of doubles and a boundary to finish. 10 runs and a wicket in that 14th over. 124 for 5. The Dockers. Two good innings so far to talk about. And one man goes down. That is Ben Manenti after making 30. But the captain still out there. 69 from 44. Captain will be the man on strike. Time for bowling change. Buzzer leader to bowl his second. Goes towards cover to take a single. Into the 70s now with that single. That's a match summary. Buzzer leader got 75 with a bat for the Flames in that first innings. Now the captain Fav got 70 not out from 45. It's 250s. 250s throughout this match. Good start. Good start to this edition of ETPL. Slower delivery. Block hole delivery. Wonderfully stopped by the bowler. No wicket yet for Master Leader. Into second over, considered 10 runs. David Wiese on strikes, slower ball, and it's a bouncer going down the leg side. That's wide. Single this time. Captain. What a knock this is turning out to be. The match-winning knock from the skipper. Has taken some wonderful catches during the field. Now 70 with the bat from 45. And still out there in the middle. So a ball cut away. Cut away to take a single. 30 now to win from 32. This is a maiden journey of this European T20 Premier League. 6 teams are participating. Edinburgh, Glasgow, Dublin, Belfast, Amsterdam and Rotterdam. 10 matches for each team in this league stage, twice against each other. And 3 teams will play the playoffs. First team will be into the final straight away. Second and third will play against each other for that final spot. Just about 123 Ks, the last one. On his back foot, punches towards a deep extra cover. 6 rounds from the 15th, 130 for 5. David Payne to ball his final over. Single. Just 27 now to win from 29. 10 from 6 balls for David Wiese. Will be the man on strike. Got a 4 already. Dockers got 11 4s and 3 6s in this run chase. Bit uppish, but no damage. New partnership is building between these two experienced campaigner. 16 from 13. It is a 6-wicket stand. Apish will go over the mid-off, chase for the fielder, but he will not go to cut that ball off. Number 12 for the Rotterdam Dockers. Bit miscued shot, but enough to clear that mid-off and enough to get his second 4 in this match. David Wiese brings up the 20-run stand from just 14 balls. So only 23 to win from 27. Notice Miller's punches on his back foot, goes towards mid-off, takes a single. Flicks towards a backward square leg. Only 5 rounds of an over will do the job for the Dockers. First match for both the sides. First match of this edition of the ETPL. On to his back foot. There's a single. Still it's a good over for the Dockers. 8 rounds were coming from the 16th. Now 22 win. 138 for 5. .74 still unbeaten. The captain. Manenti's 30, 16 for David Wiese. We've seen 75 rounds from Valstra leader in that first innings. Now 74 from the skipper of Rotterdam Dockers. 2 good innings from both the sides. It's only 20 from 24 balls here to win for Rotterdam Dockers. And it's time for bowling change. Kyle Klein to bowl his final over. Goes towards a long off. Single will be taken. First 3 for in this tournament. Kyle Klein. .19 from 23 to win. Short ball, wonderfully played that to a Steve Thalman. Still will be a single. Too close to cut, but somehow he has managed to get some bat to that. Faf goes towards Steve Thalman. 2 singles from 2 balls. Now 18 from 22. Under 5 the required rate with 5 wickets in hand. Wiese goes towards a deep extra cover. There's a man. Only a single at the same stage. The Flames, they were on 127 for 5. And the Dockers 141 for 5. So very much ahead. They're 14 runs ahead here. The Dockers now just looking for another 17 to win. Captain on 75. Has gone past the mid-wicket fielder. Takes a single. Now that's the best score of this match. Faf, we have seen 75 from Valstra leader during that first innings. Now 76 from the captain of Dockers. That's a match summary. 75 from Valstra leader, 25 from Max Sadout, 2 wickets for Merwe, Heinrich, Nortje and David Wiese. David Wiese goes for a pull shot, bit miscued, will fall safely. And they are coming back with a couple of runs. Into the 20s now, 20 from 30. .29 from 22 between these 2 right-handers, David Wiese and Faf. And the second wicket stand for the Dockers. Last ball for Kyle Klein. Goes towards offside, takes a single. 7 runs, no wicket in his final over. That's done and dusted for Kyle Klein with the ball tonight. 3 for 34. And this is the first 3-fer of this tournament. 145 for 5. Rotterdam Dockers. Curtis Camphor is back with the ball into second over now. Was expensive in his first over, considered 15 rounds in his first over. Just starting to win from the last three. David Wiese on strike. Goes towards a long on. Team David, I think, in that position. Match-winning knock from the skipper himself, leading from the front, setting the example to the others. 76 from 51, 2 6s, 6 4s, just 10 dots. They got 37% rounds, the most rounds from the singles. That's very good to see, even in these T20s. Onto his back foot, has gone past the mid-off. 80 from 52 balls for the captain. And 150 out for the Rotterdam Dockers. And now they need just 8 more rounds to win in this first match. Still going with more than 150 strike rate. Flicked towards deep backward square leg to take a single. So for 3 6s, can we have a 6 here? For the Dockers, they need 7 to win. But in swing from Curtis Camphor. Got some inside part of the bat, goes towards deep backward square leg single. Captain, 81, and now 6 to win. Just one big shot away to seal the deal for the Dockers. Having a good look to the fielding position there. 6 to win, 14 balls to do so. Here comes Curtis Camphor. A little bit of in swing, got some bat to that. That's a good one. They have taken single though. Rising smile for the bowler and even for the batter, Faf. That's good to see. Last ball of this 18th. Outside edge. Will go for a boundary. Scores are leveled. And we have to wait for the next over. 1 to win for the Dockers now.
Super.
So captain gets his chance to take the final run for his team to win. And it's time for Richard Klaasen. This could be the last over, should be the last over of this match. As just 1 to win now for the Dockers. Fab on strike, 1 to win for the Dockers. Here comes Klaasen. Short ball goes towards mid-on. They are going for a single. No direct hit. That's the winning moment for the Rotterdam Dockers. First match of this maiden season of ETPL. And the Dockers have done the job in style. Clinical finish from Faf du Plessis and his troops. They have won this first match by 5 wickets. There's a second in his score line. 4 for Michael Levitt, 8 for McDermott. Third ball dark for Klaasen. And 1 for Saqib Zulfiqar. That was a wonderful partnership between Faf and Ben Manenti in that 4th wicket stand. Manenti goes down for 30 from 18 balls. They got 83 runs in that 4th wicket stands together, Faf and Manenti. And now David Wiese got 27, but what a wonderful knock from this captain. 83 from 55, match-winning knock, and has done the job from the middle. Just 5 wickets to take for the Flames. 3 for maiden 3 for in this tournament. In this first match as well, Kyle Klein, 3 for 34, 1 wicket for Klaasen, and 1 from run out. There's the bowling card, 7 bowlers have been used. And yes, that's the result. Easy win for the Dockers, on by 5 wickets. Right, second match coming up tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. GMT time. Belfast Olds will take on Dublin Guardians. The match number 2 of this European T20 Premier League. But it's also the second test match starting from tomorrow between England and Pakistan at 10 a.m. GMT time. Let's see what we can do. But before that, we will be with you with that CPL match, hopefully. And you are most welcome to join with me, DRB, on time for that CPL match to enjoy. Till then, have a nice time. Thanks for watching. Time to say goodbye for now. Be safe, be nice, and good night to everyone.
Goodbye.